You didn't blow like a big ass account, did you? Like
Nah, bro. It was little. It was like extra money that I had on the side. It
a
was like
couple
two
hundred
hundred
bucks. So
bucks.
yeah,
Yeah.
that's
I
what's
was
up,
like, I,
dude.
I want to throw in like an extra 5 to 1,000, but I want to make sure I got this shit down, bro. Because I'd be hurt if I lost that much right now.
Dude, and that's honestly that's a good account. So a good account. So I learned the hard way, bro. I learned the hard way by freaking depositing little amounts, like $100 in account, blow it, $200 account, then I would blow it, little amounts, and I'd be blowing that shit like too quick.
Yeah.
And what I've been just realizing, dude, you got to start with like a solid account, like anywhere from like $1,500 to like $2,000, and then you'll be good.
A perfect size, no.
So that's like the right account that you would have, because then you're gonna use like your proper risk management on there, to where it's like, you're not risking anything or anything like that. I mean, of course you're gonna be risking stuff, but you're gonna risk now a portion of your account rather than trying to make a few grand off a couple $100. At least that grand that you have in there is a little bit more valuable to you to build up.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right, yeah.
And at the end of the day, too, like I always say, dude, it's all psychology, bro. Like, when you blew that
Right,
account, it fucking messed with your emotions, I bet, huh? You were like, what the
No,
fuck?
yeah, bro. Yes and no, bro. Because I mean, I've been learning how psychology is a huge factor when it does come to trading. You know what I mean? And so, like, I kind of don't like to let my emotions get involved when it comes to that. So, like, I kind of just blew it off the shoulder. Because of course, they always say if you're not willing to risk it, then don't put it in your account. So, of course, I was willing to risk it. So I was like, fuck it. At the end of the day, I risked what I wanted to, and it didn't come out the way I wanted it to. But it was a learning mistake.
That's and at the end of the day, bro, I think, dude, I've honestly lost, like, I've lost a lot. Let's just put it that way. I've lost a lot since I started. 4 years, bro. You can just imagine how many accounts I've blown, bro. Like,
Right.
it's crazy, but at the same time, I've also made a lot of money too. It's like, it balances itself out, like, but
Right.
like, I was, dude, let me see, back in 2017, 2018, and then last year for a couple months, all 3 years in a row, bro, I was able to do this full time for like 3-4 months. I think the longest run I went on it was back in 2018. I went from like February to July, bro, just living off of Forex, bro. And I mean, those later in the months, like June, July, it just got hard for me to where my bills caught up, and my profits weren't standing in there, and they were just, I was like, shit, I gotta find something. So that's what I got when I went back to work and stuff like that. What's up, Monray? What's up? Just a couple more people to join on that were hitting me up earlier, so just gonna wait for them. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Jordan, you hear me? You guys can type in if you can hear me. Everybody got their mic turned off and their camera.
This is your show, brother.
Bruh, pussies. Nah, bro, but I mean, my whole goal is to, like I was telling you, dude, a while ago, is to, with this whole thing, dude, this is where a lot of people are gonna, like, me and Manny were talking, one of my bosses, for the guys that don't know who I'm gonna be talking about. Me and one of my bosses, we were talking the other day, and we're like, I mean, with all this shit that's going on, dude, it's an economy thing. Yes, there is a big pandemic out there of, like, of people actually getting sick and people actually dying. But at the end of the day, you got to look at it, and if you look at it from a business standpoint, it's all business, dude. The stock market needs a crash. When's the last time we had a crash in the economy, bro? It was like 8 years ago.
Like,
We're
no way.
we're technically supposed to have a market crash every like 4 to 5 years, bro. And this is the longest that we haven't been without one. So you best believe that if this is our market crash, then this shit's gonna hit us hard, and it's gonna affect everybody. And I feel like this is a real big push to get into, like, the currencies and trading, bro. Like, everything, like, everybody's gonna go digital now. Like, dude, paper money isn't gonna be nothing here in a couple months or in a couple years, it's all gonna be Bitcoin. It's all gonna be this shit, dude. And that's just where it's at the end of the day too. So let me see. Andrew, can you hear me? Monterey, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yo, okay, cool. Yeah, bro, I mean, all y'all are in the class. I mean, Jordan, you know, I got you in a few months ago. It's we were doing a little bit of in-person shit, so I mean, drop y'all's questions. I'll try and answer them, and just like pick my brain out a little bit, and that's what I'm here for. I'll break it down on my chart. I'll kind of show you guys what I'm expecting, stuff like that. I know it's gonna be a little bit confusing for a couple of y'all because you guys don't really know like the basic terminology of it. So what my goal is on everything that I do in here in Forex, you know, this. Let me show you. Where's that? Of this, you know, global takeover brand that I'm trying to build up, my bull that I'm trying to build up. It's just basically teaching you guys this. You know, I'm all about positivity, motivation, all that. So, that's where I want to take it. I want to be able to be one day teach it. Like I was telling my guy Jordan, who's also on here, me and him were the ones talking a little bit earlier. The guy that I'm learning from, or the guy that I've learned from, that I still take his classes and still like that. He's a guy out in Florida. Go check out his Instagram, guys. His name is Q Banks. Let me see if I pull him up real quick. I'll show you guys. Go check it out, dude. I mean, he has an amazing story behind him on how he started, bro, back in 2015. Yeah, so check that out. I don't know if you could really see that in the camera. Go check him out, bro. He's my teacher. He built himself a really good lifestyle just off of trading alone, and he teaches people just like this over the camera. He has his, of course, probably not right now, of in-person courses, but I mean, he's a real good dude to follow. I mean, I got in his class when it was really cheap. I joined his class back in 2016, right after high school. And his class, it was like, I want to say anywhere, like in 2015 when he started it, it was like $50 a membership. I think when I got in about a year and a half later, I paid like $300 for his class. And now if you just go look at his class, bro, his classes don't go anywhere from under $700 to $1,000, to, $2,000. That's the thing where they're all at and where he's at, so. I mean, the growth is real in this. I mean, everybody's learned. He's probably taught over 3,000 people total in the past 5 years. That's my goal personally, is just to help out a bunch of people, teach everybody, income from their home. I mean, because a lot of people I know, when I first got started in this, I was trying to get my family turned onto it right away, and a lot of my family just like, oh, that's a scam. You're wasting your time, whatever. And I mean, I kind of just gave up on my family. I'm not gonna lie. I gave up trying to close them in on this and show them this, but it is what it is. I mean, the profits will speak for itself later on. So I mean, that's just the goal behind this. What I want to do. I want you guys to be able to, make a full-time income off of this. I mean, there is a lot of right now. There's a lot of Forex. Forex is a real big trend right now, just especially with everything going on. I have a few people that are hitting me up, telling me join their Forex group, join this, because they know what I do. And it's like, they want me to join their group because it's more of an MLM group, more of a multi-level marketing type of thing. I used to do multi-level marketing back when I first started Forex too. I was doing like this and that all at the same time. I'm not really one for multi-level marketing anymore. I'm just more about, wanting to help the next person in line. I want to help you guys, teach you guys, and all that good stuff too. Teach you guys just how to make income without having to talk to anybody. I mean, that's the cool thing about this, is you can freaking make a lot, dude. I think I saw that Q's profits. I think I saw him make like, dude, his biggest day that I saw him make was like $100,000 in a day. That shit's crazy, dude. It's mind blowing. My biggest day that I've made so far in, let's see, for about 4 years, my biggest day, probably about $2,500 to $3,000 in one day. And that shit's insane too, bro. You can make that shit, but at the same time, you can also lose that shit too. So I teach you a lot I teach you basically, it's real. My style of trading is called technical analysis. What I mean by technical analysis is basically just how to read past analysis, past data on a chart, make an analysis, and kind of just determine future results, when to enter, when to exit, all that stuff too. There are two other types of trading as well. Like you have what's called fundamental trading, and you also have trader sentiment, which is also fundamental trading, is basically trading just off of all news that's going around on the world right now. What's up, Sergio?
What's up, bro?
Long time no see. Welcome in. But yeah, so there's 3 types of trading that goes on. I mean, you have those 3 types. Mine that I focus on is, like I told you, all technical analysis. I really don't pay attention to news all too much unless it's a really, really big news happening, kind of like what's happening now. I have been dabbling in on news a little bit just to kind of see when it's a big push, because when the president talks, or when, you know, this country and another country is just having a sit-down meeting, all they could be having is a meeting, and the dollar rates and everything could just go through the roof, dude. It's insane. But my main pair that I've been focusing on the past like couple weeks has been Bitcoin. If you guys have heard about Bitcoin. Yes, you can. Bitcoin, I guess you could say it's more of a stock. You can invest into Bitcoin and just kind of let your money sit there and just grow over time without having to place trades, get in and get out and stuff like that. But you can also, the cool thing about it too, since it is a currency, you can also actively trade it. So you can have a different platform where you have your money just growing in Bitcoin in total, and then you can also place little trades in and out. So that's currently what I'm doing personally. I'm just in and out of Bitcoin trades. Let me get out of this chart here. I'll pull up my...
I was just been next to say.
I don't know what you want.
If any of you guys got any questions at any time, turn on your mic, hit me up, let me know, or just type it in the box. That's cool. I think I have one more person that's supposed to hop on. And I'll open up the charts and we'll get on here real quick, and we'll grind it out. But I mean, my whole thing is, if you don't know anything about Forex, like anything at all, that's the whole thing. What I'm here for is to help you guys teach. I want to do a lot more webinars kind of like this. And all these webinars that I do, they will be uploaded in a whole new category on my website itself, for the fact that you can go back later on and watch them and, you know, kind of learn, because everybody's going to have like a different mindset towards it and have different questions from a different point of view. And if I can answer it, or if someone else can answer it. So, I mean, it's a group thing. We'll all be learning together type thing. I'll ask the same questions, answer each other's questions, and then I'll post it on the website for future people that are in here too, so they can come back and look at your guys' questions. They might have the same question. Boom, it'll be answered right there and be taken off. My whole goal for this is to teach you from beginning to advanced, from not knowing anything at all to knowing a lot in different aspects and just growing, dude. I mean, it's all about growth. I mean, my whole logo, the bull, a lot of people think it's the Red Bull. It's not for Red Bull. The symbolism behind my logo is, there's 2 terms in Forex, also in stocks. One's called bullish, one's called bearish. Bullish meaning, you know, uptrending, growing. Bearish meaning downtrending, stuff like that. So the bull that I have behind there is, you know, in my life, what I want to do is always be on that growth, always be on the level up. So that's the symbolism. That's what my bull means for you guys that didn't know, for future people that didn't know too. It's just about being bullish, bro. Life be bullish. Like that's the whole goal, right? Is to always be bullish and always move forward.
Hey, bro, I just want to know how I get started, bro.
How you get started? You go to globaltakeoverfx.com and sign up, bro.
There you go. There you go.
No, bro, I'm gonna open up my screen right now, kind of show you guys my chart, what I have going on. See if you guys have any questions or anything like that. I mean, I know it's gonna be a little bit confusing for everybody right now, just because you guys don't know how to really read the chart. I mean, I'm gonna just show you some simple tools right now. I have a long ass video that I did the other day, and it's on YouTube. I should put that one actually on the website itself, but it was just a quick video of me actually breaking down. I think it was this portion right here. I broke this portion down. So as you can see, I'm on a higher time frame. So when you're doing your analysis, you have what's called time frames. You have daily time frames, hourly time frames, and kind of think of it like if you're on a plane. Is, you know, when you're first reading your charts, you go in on the highest time frame. You'll be zoomed out way far, and then the more smaller time frames you go, it's like you coming down off of a plane, getting closer to the ground. You see more and more detail as you zoom in. There's just a bunch of tools to go over. I mean, the biggest part though, the biggest portion I push on everybody is psychology. Forex is a big portion of psychology. I mean, Jordan, if you can hear me, if you can speak, you've been trading for a little bit now. When you first started and you first went live, I mean, you can, like I told you when we first got together, is psychology is a big portion to it. I don't know if you've experienced a little bit of psychology yet, or, you know, battling with your own self a little bit. So I don't know if you want to share.
Yes, sir.
Like that.
You know, you ain't lying. Psychology is kind of crazy, bro. It really has to do a lot with like your like what is it, zodiac sign or something like that? Is that the term for it, bro? I'm a Libra, and so like in my Libra, they say that like it says that I'm kind of undecisive, and I've noticed that whenever it comes to wanting to enter the market and place entries, buy, sells, things like that, and it really gets to me, and so I mean you kind of got to bypass all that, but yeah, it does play a big role in it, bro. But it's gotta discipline yourself and stick to your plans.
And I mean, like I said, the main thing, I have this rule that I have written down. I call it the 80-20 rule. I think I even have a video on the website about it. 80-20 rule. Once you learn how to do all of this and learn how to do all your markups, guys, that's the easy part, bro. Learning how to draw your support and resistance lines, learning how to look for patterns on your, believe it or not, that's the easy part of trading. That's the 20% part. That's what I mean by my 80-20 rule. Trading is 80% psychology, 20% strategy. And as you first start to realize, as you first start going in on it, trading it, this portion right here, all this might be thinking you're learning a lot, which it is. But once you get this down and once you just practice every single day, it's like, it becomes second nature to where you see, you know, however your setup is, you're going to be like, oh, okay, cool, I'm going to know what that is. And you're going to jump in on it right away, or you're going to go in there and you're going to want to dissect it. Trading is very, very addictive. It's very addictive. Like Jordan just said, you can agree with me on that. Very addictive because you're always going to, this is part of the psychology portion of it being, you know, what I mean by being addictive is, you could be on the trade and then you can just want to make more money. And then if you lose money, you're going to be like, oh shit, I'm going to want to make that back. I'm going to get back in. Or if you had a bad day at work, bad day at school, just bad day anywhere, what's more relieving than maybe making a little bit of cash, right? You go in here, you try and make some money, but ultimately if you go in here with a negative mindset from having a bad day at school, bad day at work, whatever, you're going to go down and it's just going to fuck you up in the long run. Like it'll be like, now shit, you're going to have an even worse day because you not only had a bad day wherever you were, but now you're going to lose some money. So it's like, fuck, can it get any worse? Believe me, I've experienced it firsthand. That's why I say it.
You ain't lying.
I've experienced it firsthand, and I'm pretty sure everybody I teach is ultimately going to experience that firsthand as well. But I'm trying to prevent that as much as possible because, dude, it sucks. Believe me when I tell you, it sucks when that happens.
Bro, and all you really need is like 1 to 2 good entries per day to make some good profit. And bro, like you said, the charts are addicting, dude. I found myself sitting there all day placing trade after trade after trade, and I blew a demo account, bro. Crazy.
Sergio, are you making 2 accounts, bro? You jumping in again? No, bro, but that's like what it is. I mean, like, oh, it's all psychology. Like, greed is gonna be a big portion of it, which I had a psychology portion videos on my website signed up. I actually took that one down just because my video quality, when I took all those videos down, that video quality wasn't that good because that was at my old house. Currently at my new place now, I got a new mic set up and all that too. So I got all that. I'm going to be recording videos, especially now too with all this downtime I'm going to be having. So they shut down my store today and I'm going to be here. I'm going to be putting in work. So anytime you guys want to hop on for either just like a one-on-one webinar, just learning, just watching the videos that I have posted, I'm going to be uploading a lot more videos too. I mean, it's what it's all about. But dude, the cool thing about Forex, what I learned early on was, dude, there's no market cap. There's no cap. I'm trying to get the chat pulled up. I don't know what I'm doing. There's no cap, dude. Like, you can make as much money as you want, or you can make as little money as you want. Like, it's literally being your own boss. You don't have to. That's why I fell in love with it personally. It's just because of the fact, the freedom behind it. I don't have to go clock in for somebody I don't like. I don't have to, build somebody else's dreams. And that's just my whole thing. That's my whole mindset that I've had for, many years now, just being that entrepreneur. I mean, in high school, I was always growing into groups and, just trying to recruit people, doing like I was telling you guys at the beginning of this, that multi-level marketing, just trying to recruit people. But dude, honestly, as soon as I found Forex, bro, I mean, I don't have to recruit anybody. So that's the cool thing. I'm not asking you guys to go and recruit people and to make your money. Like, all you gotta do is just put in the time and put in the work and make money. And I'm gonna be straight up blunt with you guys. You're not gonna make a lot of money tomorrow. You're not gonna make a lot of money in a month. You're gonna make as much money and you're gonna make as much income for you as the work you put into it. That's the end goal. Like, that's the thing. Like, I'm not gonna hype you up. Like I was telling you guys earlier, there's Forex right now is a big trend for some reason. I don't know why. Like, you're gonna see people post pictures of themselves, with a bunch of cash in their hand or next to a computer, saying, "I'm making the big bucks. Hit me up for more info." That's a multi-level marketing. Yes, they might teach you a little bit of Forex, but they're mostly gonna teach you just signals on how to copy and paste trade. They're not going to teach you how to trade off of your own understanding on what you're seeing at the time. They're not going to show you all that. They're going to give you signals. They're going to tell you when to get in, when to get out, which is cool. You might make money that way. I mean, at the end of the day, it's up to you what you want to do. But I'm going to tell you, I'm going to be blunt with everybody. Like, this thing is being put in hard work, like serious hours of chart time. Like, you got to be prepared for that. And I mean, honestly, dude, I'll be honest too. Trading is boring, bro. It's boring. It's supposed to be boring. But trading isn't a job. It's like the lifestyle you build with trading. So, yes, when you are trading, you could be in a trade. You could be sitting at your computer, your laptop, whatever, for, 2-3 hours just putting serious work in. But, dude, imagine putting 2-3 hours work, making a few $1,000s in one day, and then not having to work for a couple days. Having to go chill with your family, take your girlfriend out. Freaking, do whatever you want, especially when all this shit calms down and we're not quarantined or whatever. Which, I mean, I do hope this thing passes pretty quick, but I mean, it's only going to pass as quick as we make it. But that's all it is behind it. And I mean, you can literally learn anything and everything, man. I mean, that's like I said, the whole cap is, there is no cap. What time do you mostly place your entries? I mostly place my entries So I mostly place my entries. I think that was you who asked that question, Jordan. But I mostly place my entries just based off of what I'm seeing. There's not really a certain time. Yes, there are time zones when the market does open. Like, let me go in here. Let me open this up real quick, and I can. So there are certain, what I mean by placing. So you're gonna learn on my website. I'm gonna kind of walk you through my website now. Let me just log in real quick.
Where's that?
So.
We're in the bedroom.
Okay, can you guys all see the screen? This, my website, the opening. So your question is, once you sign into the website, once you get your membership all purchased up, it'll, welcome you like this. What you want to do is, of course, do the introduction. That's the first portion you should always do, because introduction means, not knowing what Forex is. I really go into detail about it. Oh, cool. So introduction to Forex, basic terminology, what it is, the symbols, why people trade, what do you trade, which currencies can you trade. You can trade anything. They are in pairs. So like I said, I teach you guys the basic terminology. And now a good thing, Jordan, in answer to your question from a while ago, what times do I place my entries? It's all going to depend on the pair I'm trading. So as you can see, I have it right here on these time zones on this portion of my website. These time zones of, depending on my pair, we have different types of sessions. You have the London session, the New York session, the Tokyo session, the Sydney session. So it depends on which pair you're trading overall. Usually the London session is going to be like pairs that are, Euro USD, GPB USD, the Great Britain Pound USD, kind of just those London pairs. Which the cool thing about those pairs are they move in two different sessions. So if you're trading like a Euro USD pair, it's not only going to really move, it's going to be very volatile during the London session, which the London session, as you can tell, let me see if you can see it here, it's around 3 a.m. to 11 a.m. Eastern time, so that would be about 1 a.m. our time. So about 1 a.m. our time, Mountain Time, is when the London session is going to start moving. So what I usually do if I'm going to be trading late night, which like tonight I might be up, pretty late tonight, 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, me personally, after all this. I'll probably end up trading that actual pair I told you guys, because I have been watching that one in the back of my eye a little bit. The really good times that I've learned to trade are mainly like Monday afternoons, because the market will open Sunday evenings. The market really doesn't do that much moving on Sundays, Sunday afternoons or anything like that. So Monday afternoon, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursdays are the greatest days to trade. Fridays, it really kind of slows down. The cool thing about cryptos, though, you could trade 24/7. So Bitcoin, I've been watching it for a few days. I placed a few entries over the weekend. So if your main pair is like Euro USD, closes on the weekend, cool. If you want to trade some more, go to the weekend and trade some crypto and boom. But yeah, like I was saying, your pairs are going to move in two different sessions. So like as you see here, I have all my sessions here and kind of have it set. I don't know if you guys can really see this. I'll zoom in. I'll make this picture bigger, or I'll make a new one, and I'll put Mountain Time instead of Eastern Standard Time that I have there. So, like I said, best times to place your entries. You can honestly place entries at any time during the day. It doesn't matter. It just depends on what you're seeing. Like, let's say I go here. Of course, remember after you guys get going, after you do your analysis, keep your entries on your lower time frames. Lower time frames are going to be for your entries of like when you're actually getting in on a trade. So I usually place my entries like anywhere on the 5-minute time frame or the 15-minute time frame. But there's really no right answer to your question. You can trade you can place an entry whenever, wherever. Damn, who's flushing the toilet? Who's taking a piss? I'm trying to pop up the chat again. I don't know how. There we go. So I mean, overall too. I mean, that's there's really no correct time to place an entry. You place an entry just whatever pattern you see, and from there, I mean, you just go off of your analysis and you do that. Any other questions so far?
Yeah, bro. I just wanted to know, like, what is a good like starting investment to like put your entries in? Like, what's a good thing to start out at?
Like a good an amount to grow your account?
Yeah. Basically, just like what's good to start your amount at, like amount to grow your account.
A good amount. Like, I'll be honest with you, you're probably gonna lose some money. Just point blank, you're gonna lose some money when you first start. I'm gonna be, like I said, I'm gonna be blunt with you guys. Like, I'm not gonna tell you you're gonna make a bunch of money and stuff like that. So when you first start, you probably are gonna lose some money. But if you're still in it, cool. A really good account, like a solid account. I think I was telling Jordan this earlier, but a really good solid account to start up with is probably about anywhere from about $1,000 to $2,000. You know, put in an account. That for a live account. The cool thing though about Forex is I have a broker video that I just redid, so go check it out when you guys are ready.
Yeah, I switched it over.
You really don't have to invest your own money yet. You can you have what's called a demo account, which is, it's great practice. You can actually place trades. Demo account is just going to be just like a live account. Just the only difference is you're not really investing your hard-earned money, and you can't withdraw that money. You can set up an account to where it's, you know, it'll be identical to your live account based off of your analysis, based off of your investment that you have, your amount. So I can put $1,000 in an account on a demo account, and I can, you know, act silly with that if I want to, and just risk the whole 1,000. You can just see how fast the money does move and how slow it does move at times, and you can see the profit, and then you can see that's the whole point of a demo account, is to, when you're first starting up, like everybody here, when you're first starting to place your trades, when you're first starting to all get in and first start playing with your analysis and kind of actually getting a little bit, you know, comfortable with it, when you actually start to apply everything. That's what a demo account's good for. I would say I would say start with a demo account of, you know, $1,000 to $2,000, because that's a good account to really invest in when you really are ready to take it serious and go live. So I would say start with that. And so I would just start with that on a demo account, and then just keep building that demo account until you really feel confident to put your own hard-earned money into it, you know?
That's what I call you.
No, I saw you. I heard you.
Yo.
Who's that? Who'd that be? Jordan?
Yeah.
What up?
Yo, is that your fib right there that you ran?
This one?
This morning?
Yeah, dude, that's actually my trade that I took this morning. I took this trade last night. So based off of this is actually like a chapter 2 thing that I have. I took a real quick trade last night. I entered right around here. I placed a couple entries right around here based off of this retracement. So this cool thing is, it's called Fibonacci. Is you can measure the move up, you can measure the pullback, enter, and take the profit.
Started working at Reliable. He told me about it, and I was like, bro, because I knew about it before. I was like, bro, I do it. I was like, teach me how to do it.
But yeah, that's the trade I took last night, Jordan. Like right around here in that dark colored box. I entered right around in there, took it up. I also took a couple more trades during the day too. Let me see. I know I entered again. Let me see.
Another side question, bro. Based off of that trade that you took, like And based off of any trade that you took, which candle do you look for to confirm that it's going in the direction of your favor?
Either a bullish engulfing, or I look for a bullish engulfing pattern, or just exhaustion based off of my previous candle. So bullish engulfing is basically just a bullish or bearish engulfing is an engulfing pattern. What I mean by that is one candle is just bigger than the previous candle. So as you can see here, let's say, let me find one real quick. You can see this one right here. That's what I would call a bullish engulfing. So if I really zoom in on that, as you can see, the blue candle is bigger than the red. So that would have made my confirmation to go up if I wanted to only catch that little bit of move. But I wouldn't have entered off of that candle because, as you can see, that move already happened. Or like I said, a bullish engulfing pattern, which would be, let's say, right in here. Let me delete those. And I can actually go on to like a higher time frame, like 30-minute, and then see that it really engulfed that one candle.
Oh shit! Yeah.
You see it?
Yeah.
So see how it engulfed it there? But I would have made my entry on the 15-minute. Well, where'd it go? I would have made my entry after this candle closed right here. I wouldn't have waited till this candle closed. I would have made it off of this candle for one of two reasons. If I go on the 5-minute time frame, which is more in detail, which I'll show you. Let's see how far back I could go. As you can see, it kind of started engulfing right there. These two candles engulfed it. And then off of that too, if I go back on the 15-minute time frame. Ooh, that's what I hate about doing this. I lose my place. You have what's called market exhaustion. So what I mean by market exhaustion is the wicks. The wicks off of your candles. That just means that at that point in time, that's how strong it was. But now, like that exhaustion down there, especially on 1, 2, 3 different candles, that just shows me that the bears of the market, the bearish patterns, are really dying down, really starting to slow down. So it's starting to get out of my entry, start to go in. But just other than what's based off of everything. I mean, that's just where I would have taken my trade. That's what I see there too. And I mean, just based off of once you learn all the tools, I mean, you can literally just watch my chapter 1 videos that I have and make a bunch of money off of there. But it's cool when you do the chapter 1, learn it, apply it. Chapter 2, learn it, apply it. Chapter 3, learn it, apply it. And then if you put all these 3 chapters together that I have, boom. So you'll take off. Dude, you'll have a badass setup. So think about it. So all this right here that I have drawn, this is all 3 chapters put together. That's all 3 chapters I put together. And it's good too. What I do too to get myself better is I'll come back here, bro. And the market might not be live, but this is where you're going to learn a lot. Is like you come back here and you just dissect this, bro.
Back testing and all that.
Back testing. That's where it separates the real people, like the real traders from the not real traders. Is who's showing it. So come back here, dissect this, be like, oh, I could have entered here. I could have got this many pips, and then start doing math in your head, start writing it down. If I would have entered here and did this lot size, got this many pips, I could have made this much money here, boom, boom, boom. And then once you start playing, I don't want to say playing with yourself, but once you start playing with it like that, it gets fun, bro. And I mean, it just kind of gets you excited to when, especially like that. Like I said, the best time to probably backtest and study your patterns would be on a weekend, when the market is closed, or I mean even during the week, especially if you're first learning. You know, you're not gonna really be trading that much. I mean, when you're first starting out, I mean that's just where you be going in on it and stuff like that too. So that's everything.
How many pips do you usually place your stop loss? Like,
wait, what do you mean?
Buy or sell? Like, if you place like a buy, how many pips under do you place your stop loss? Or like, if you place a sell, how many pips above do you place your stop loss usually?
It all depends on what I'm gonna risk on my account. I really don't have a set amount of pips that I'm gonna be risking to lose. Me personally, I'm a risky trader when it comes to trading. I risk a lot of my account. There's a lot of traders out there that only risk like 1 to 2% of their account.
Yeah.
Off the bat, dude, I risk 25% of my account.
Fuck.
So, which is heavy too. Like I said, I'm a risky trader, but I'm also my win to risk ratio. I don't know how to say that. My win is a lot more than what I'm willing to risk. So, what I'm willing to risk, if, like I said,
It outweighs it.
let's say I have $1,000 in an account, and I want to risk 20% of that account. 20% of that account is $200. Depending on my lot size, let's say I'm using a standard lot size, which would be something like this. And like I'll show you guys too, so you guys that are getting lost. A standard lot looks like this. That's what we call a standard lot, which looks just like $1. So a standard lot, and I'll just tell you guys. So, a standard lot is always equal to, I think this one was what, $10. And then, so if I have a standard lot and I'm risking 20% of my account, I'm going to be risking 20 pips, which is equal to also, you know, which is equal to $200, which is 20% of my account, if that makes sense. Oh, it got quiet.
Honestly, agree, bro.
No, but does that make sense? Like what I'm willing to risk off of what I'm willing to trade and everything.
Your reward, yeah, of course,
Yeah.
because the
And
reward
see-
is definitely going to be way more.
And see, on a move like that, especially if I'm putting a standard lot, so usually the moves that I try and catch are anywhere from 20 to 60 pips a day. I try and do personally. So just imagine, dude, I'm willing to risk $200 on my account. If I do $10 times 60 pips, bro, that's $600 profit I'm looking to make. So you definitely bet. Oh shit! What am I doing? You definitely bet I'm gonna put $200 up to risk to make, you know, more than, what's that? 150% of what I'm trying to gain overall. Probably a little bit more, but I'm just doing quick math with everyone. So of course I'm gonna risk $200 to make 600, if that makes sense.
100%.
But yeah, guys, I mean, if you guys are down, I know Monray, you're already in on the group. Jordan, you're in on my group. But Andrew and Sergio, if you guys are really down and want to take this to a next level, bro, join the group, dude, and let's get rolling. I mean, I'll teach you guys from basics to, you know, up to become as successful as it is. And I mean, you guys might learn a lot quicker than you might think. And damn, Bitcoin is moving crazy right now. So I'm like, as you can see, it's dropping a little bit, but that's the cool thing. It doesn't hurt me if it's dropping, especially if I'm not in an order, because I could place a sell order and still make profit off of the downfall. And then I could get out and make profit off of the uptrend too. So that's the cool thing about Forex. But yeah, I mean, if you guys are wanting to join in off of just basically this little tutorial, sorry if this confused you guys, but if you guys are really down, bro, let me know. Let's go. Monray, I don't know if you have some time. If you, maybe tomorrow or something, we can get together and just do a one-on-one webinar, and I can break everything down to you, whatever questions you have or anything like that. I don't even know if he's still on the webinar.
Yeah, I'm still here.
Okay, cool.
Let's see. Yeah, I should have a little bit of time tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, bro. I mean, like I said, dude. I mean, I'm willing to help everybody that's willing to put in the time and work for it, bro. I mean, I know Jordan can vouch for me, bro. I was always hitting this dude up. I was like, oh, let's go, come to my house, bro. Come to my house, you know, whenever we can. And I mean, hopefully this whole thing, quarantine blows off and everybody gets healthy, you know, I'm just praying for the best of everybody too. So, I mean, I'll be doing in-person trading as well too. My goal is to have at least, 5 to 6 people in just a little venue. I'll go rent out a venue or something, and we'll do my goal is to do like a 5-day, 6-day class type thing, and we'll get it done in a few hours every day. We'll just build it that way. But until then, I mean, I'll just be doing a bunch of videos until I actually grow up and have a bunch of clientele. And if you guys may be even down too in the future, if after you guys learn it and after you guys make some good income too, if you guys are willing to pass off your knowledge and teach people too, shit. I mean, that's what it's about, bro. It's just helping each other and helping everybody grow. But yeah, bro, if you have time tomorrow or whenever this week, like I said, I got shut down today, so I'll definitely be having a lot of time to crunch down some numbers with you, crunch down some patterns and everything. So let me know, bro.
That sounds good. How long you guys shut down for?
Fuck, dude. I think they told me until April. It was like April 10th, bro, which is like 2 weeks, bro. Almost 3 weeks.
A minute, bro.
I still got work in school, but I'll try and fit that in somewhere.
Yeah, no worries, bro. I'll work around your schedule. But like I said, what I recommend, dude, what I recommend is, once you get on here, do you have a laptop or do you do it on a computer? Okay, cool. Yeah. So just go in here, start with introduction, bro. Go through here, take all these notes, whatever, kind of learn it, apply it real quick, and then just follow the process. Just go down to each page. Hit the getting started section. I just redid all of these videos on this page right here. The only video I didn't redo is this one and this one. These 2 videos I didn't redo yet. But other than that, all these videos have been redone just this week. So then just go down and then just keep going and then just follow the section, bro. Just follow the course as it goes. And then, what I recommend is psychology trading. See, I don't have a psychology. That's the one I told you guys I have to add in there. Chapter 1, identifying the trend. So the chapters 1, 2, and 3, that's where I really get into understanding your market and how to draw your lines and what you're looking for, what you're reading. Other than that, everything before that and stuff like that, it's all mainly my psychology thing. Mainly you're learning. I got some helpful notes in there that I have here too. So kind of like I just have the growth process. So I'm just going to learn. I mean, that's just what it's all about too, is, helping everybody. I got some candlestick patterns in here. So what I mean by that. So just hop in and out of that. So the main portion where you really want to put your focus are when you get to these. Chapter 1, 2, and 3. When you do the intro to Forex and getting started, you can dabble in with there, but just start with that one, go there. But then the ones that you can dabble in and out of as I'm going, because I get into some of these videos on here and I start talking about like a bullish engulfing, but I don't explain it on the video. So if you hear me say bullish engulfing or hear me say a weird term, then you just go to where I have like these helpful notes, or go to where I have candlestick patterns or even these major market patterns right here, and just kind of read up on it and what I have and what I meant by that, and then you can go back and rewatch that portion of the video and kind of just apply it, and it'll make sense. And I'll be honest with you, you're probably gonna watch with everybody on this. You'll probably go through this whole course like a good 2 to 3 times maybe before it actually clicks. Or I mean, unless you're just a fast learner, then shit, hell yeah, you do you, bro, and freaking get it. I mean. But at the end of the day, bro, it's going to be hard work. Like, I'm not trying to hype it up by any means. Like, there's a lot of, like I told you guys, there's a lot of people out there that are hyping this up now, which are just to get people to recruit. Like I said, I'm going to be blunt with y'all, and, we'll get it. But I want you guys to be successful too. Willing to work hard with y'all, and let's get it. I mean, I don't know. Andrew, I don't know what you think of it so far. But yeah, Monray, just hit me up. I'll work around your schedule, bro. Because I know you said you got work in school, so just hit me up whenever you're free, and let's see, maybe we can set up some times and stuff like that and get together and, learn some shit. You too, Jordan. Let's get back at it. We'll get some one-on-one webinars, or we'll do webinars like this. We'll just drop some questions once you guys get going in the group. Jordan, you're a little bit more advanced right now, which is awesome, bro. I like seeing that shit. But
Thanks,
Sergio,
bro.
if you're down, brother, let me know. Andrew, if you're down, let me know. I mean, like I said, I'm willing to help you guys. So, I mean, I don't know. Do you guys have any other questions or anything like that?
Not really, man. That was a good start. Looks a little complicated, but I'm sure once I go through your website and stuff, everything will be explained.
And honestly, I'll be honest with you. Like it is pretty complicated, but
yeah, if it was simple, I mean, everyone would do it.
Exactly. If it was simple, everyone would do it. But I mean,
so how come everyone now? Like I've seen a bunch of shit. How come everyone just hopped into it all of a sudden?
it's a trend, bro. It's a trend. It was like a few years ago. What was the trend a few years ago? There's like that other multi-level marketing trend that was out there. But I mean, it's just a trend thing. Everybody's like hopping on the trend, and then it's gonna die down, and then there's gonna be people that leave it, and then there's gonna be people that really took it serious and took it to a next level. I think when I first got in, it was a trend for me when I first got in.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, I think when I first got in on Forex, it was late 2016. So like I had just graduated about a few months before I got into Forex, like, July 2016 was when, and it was a real trend. That's when I was living out in Denver. And it was big, dude. It was a big thing. Especially, it was a big thing in Florida, especially. That's where I met up with a few people, from there, and that's where I learned it from. But yeah, dude, it's just a trend right now, and like I said, it's gonna die down. But if you're serious and you want to take money off of it, take this in mind, bro. Trading, it's a journey. My alarm went off. Trading is more of a journey. It's not a sprint, not at all. I mean, it's for the long run. It's not something you do. It's just more of a skill set that you're gonna benefit for yourself for the rest of your life. Like, dude, that's what I'm building it for. That's why I haven't rushed to make a lot of profit. Yeah, when I first started, bro, I rushed. I rushed myself. I was impatient. I tried to make as much money as I possibly could, but my mindset wasn't there yet to handle that type of money when I first started. But I mean, it's all growth, and when you're gonna notice about, like I was telling everybody earlier, it's 80% psychology. You're gonna notice your mindset change dramatically too. You will, and it's just gonna be based off of like what you're seeing, the numbers you're seeing coming in, just your lifestyle, what kind of lifestyle you want to have. Shit. And then that's the cool thing with this. Not everybody wants to be a millionaire. Not everybody wants to make what I like to call fuck you money. Not everybody likes to make that. I mean, some people like to make, 5, 6, 7, 8 grand a month and just chill. And if that's you, then cool. But if you want to be like an overachiever, or not, I don't want to say overachiever, but if you want to be
more than average, yeah, and just make 15, 20, 30 grand a year, a month, and that's in a day, bro. Jordan, you've seen that shit too, bro. Like it's fucking insane, bro. You can make that shit in a day. It's like your full-time job and throwing a shit ton of money at it, or what?
Dude, there's people that do it, bro. Like I was telling you, go check him out. I don't know if you were on here when I showed everybody the guy I learned.
I was that Q guy. Yeah, I scrolled through his Insta a little bit. Yeah,
go to it, bro. Go all the way back to a few years ago, bro. In 2015, that dude was working at Target, bro.
Damn.
And it shows, bro. And he has his story too. He was working at Target. Now he's a freaking multimillionaire, just off of 1, trading, 2, his business on teaching people how to trade, just in all the other incomes that he has coming in too. So I mean, dude, that's the great thing I like about this is you don't have a boss, for one, that tells you when to clock in, when you can leave, and you don't have a boss that can tell you how much money you can make. Only you do that. You're your own boss, bro. You determine when you want to come in, when you want to make money, and how much you want to make.
dude, that's, to me, that's like a no-brainer where I'm like, hell yeah, sign me up right away. But I mean, it's just the lifestyle that comes with it. I mean, it's a mindset thing. It's a growth in your mindset, like, at the end of the day. But I mean, it's a cool thing to have, dude. It's a journey. It's a journey, bro. Believe me. It's been a long 4 years so far, and I'm nowhere where I want to be right now. But I mean, like I said, dude, I'm taking it one day at a time, taking the journey, and seeing where it takes me. But I'm just gonna keep working hard until then, and helping others on the way up. So, like I said, let's get it, bro. I'm ready to grind with everybody, and we'll hop on. We'll do a lot of webinars. I'm actually gonna redo. I have a Facebook group, so Jordan, I'll add you on there. Monray, I'll add you on there. I have a couple other people to add on there too that aren't here right now. I'll add you guys on there, and on that Facebook group, what we're basically gonna be doing. I don't know. Wait, Monray, do you have Facebook? I don't know.
I deleted it a while back.
Okay.
What's that group? Like, what are you doing?
It'll just be a group just like this, basically. The group on Facebook, it'll be just us sharing our like profits, answering questions in the group. Like when we're not doing webinars like this, if somebody has a question, but they could just type it in the group, be like, okay, and then I could either get back to him, or somebody that already has the answer to that, they could get back to him. Just sharing pictures, just having a group combo, basically, and just helping each other build up that way, If that's something you'd want to get in on, I mean, we'll get on it and post some videos there, and just post some markups there, and just pick at each other's brains, basically, once we get in this, and just kind of see how you're seeing the market versus how this person's seeing the market, and kind of just what I like to call mastermind with each other, and just come up with ideas together, bro, and just grind that way.
Yeah, it sounds like a good idea. Once you have it set up, I'll take a look at it, and maybe I'll make another Facebook.
Sweet deal, yeah, bro. Like I said, everybody that joins my website and my group, I'm gonna get added to that group, and we'll grind it out, and we'll work hard together, brother. So, I mean, I don't know if anybody has any other questions or anything like that right now. I know we've been on here a little minute now, so anything, anybody, maybe, kinda, sorta. Sergio, you got anything? Jordan?
I don't think so right now, bro. But I'm just trying to learn right now to see where I can start, see what I can get done, bro.
Alright, for sure. Yeah, bro, hit me up, let me know. Sign up for the website, bro. Get that membership now that it's cheap, dude. Like I was telling you, Q Banks, bro. It's like I said, I joined his class when I paid like $400 for his class. Now I go onto his website, bro. His classes are going for anywhere from $700 to $1,000, and that's just the online class, bro. The in-person class is, $1,500 plus. So I mean, if not, hit me up, and I'm telling you guys, get it now that it's only $25, bro.
Oh yeah, bro. I'm just trying to soak up as much as I can. Just trying to learn. I appreciate all this that you're doing, like the free and everything like that. We'll definitely link up soon. I mean, you live not too far from me, so I just want to learn some more.
For sure, bro. We'll get it. All right, Jordan. Peace out too. Hit me up later, brother.
All right, thanks, brother. You have a good night, bro.
You too, buddy. Monray, yeah, let me know, brother. We'll get going on it, and we'll see what happens
for sure.
there.
I'll shoot you a text tomorrow afternoon. See what you're doing or what. We'll go from there.
That'll work, guys. Yeah, Andrew. I don't know if you have anything. I don't know if you can hear me. I don't know.
All right, man. Well, I'm gonna get off. We'll see you tomorrow.
For sure. Yeah, let me know. Hit me up. Send me a text. We'll get together too one day too. Once all this thing ends and stuff like that too.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, bro. Have a good night. Andrew, you got anything before I hop out of here? Jordan, you already left. Cool. Alright, guys. Peace out. Have a good night. If you have any questions or anything like that, hit me up. Love to help y'all out. And let's go, bro. Let's grind.
Life be bullish, right? Let's get it. Peace out. Have a good night.